I'm gonna do a quick little video showing you guys how I do my brake jobs. This is the front passenger side. This side is gonna be the same as the driver side, and it's pretty much gonna be the same as the rear brake brake job if you're doing the rear. But what I have right here is a T45. Let me see. Right there. Let me see if I could zoom in. A T45, and that's to remove the bolts back here that's holding down the caliper. And you need pliers, a flathead, and I'm not using the air compressor this time. I'm using the I don't know, I forgot what this bar is called, but just to break the tension on the bolts and just loosen the bolts. I have a universal for the rims to remove the bolts. So you're gonna use whatever one will fit your lug nuts, and you're gonna need new brake pads. So that's pretty much what I'm using. So first of all, when I do mine, I have to remove this. And how I remove it is I'll grab the pliers. I'm gonna do it right now with two hands, and then while I'm holding it with this, I'm gonna come right here with a flathead. I'm gonna pop this up right here, pop this out right here, and then once I pop this out, I'll grab the pliers, and then I'll push it right out. So let me do that real quick. So I already pulled it out, as you can see, and then it comes right out. Real simple. And when you put it back in, just do the same thing. Just put it in the hole right here. Put this in the hole right there, first one on the bottom, and then this one you're gonna push it all the way to the right, and then grab this spring and push it over this, and then just push it right back in. Real simple. I think it's easier to put it back in than pulling it out. So the next thing I'm going to do, the brake sensor's on the driver's side, not on this side, so you don't have to worry about that. So now I'm going to break the tension on these bolts back here, just the two bolts. If you're going to remove the caliper, there's other bolts right here. I think it's a 16. There's two of them, and you remove that, and it'll remove this bracket right here, so you can remove the caliper. And then you're gonna remove the bolt right here when you remove the caliper, right there. So right now I'm not doing the caliper, the rotor. My bad. The rotors. That's fine. So the caliper I'm gonna remove. There's the bracket for it. I'm not gonna touch that. So let me start removing this with my T45. Before I go any further, you're gonna need one of these as well to compress the caliper. So just letting you know. So when I'm loosening up the top one, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I use a small extension just so I can have clearance from this the hose for the brake caliper. So that's what I do right here. So right there, it's really loose. If I keep on trying to spin it out, it's just gonna keep on spinning. Right there, as you can see, it's just spinning now. And then I'm gonna just try to pop it out. The bottom one still needs to get loosen up.
Like you said, it seemed like it's essential, and it's going to be essential if you got like a vertical.
So the bottom one, you can see it from right here on the side. If you go under the car, you'll be able to see the screw right here, right there. And sometimes you can grab a flathead, but be careful with the threads. and then you can push this bolt right out right there. Because sometimes they'll get stuck right there, or they'll be in the way for you removing the caliper. And sometimes what I'll do, I'll grab it, push it out just a little, just to get that clearance right there. You don't have to, but sometimes you do. And then the caliper should come right out. Okay. So I'm replacing these because they look, I don't know who had this car before, but they put real cheap calipers, or brake pads. As you can see how they're cracking. And they throw a lot of dust on the brakes, on the rims. So a lot of brake dust on the rims. So that's why I'm taking these ones off, because they're crap. Even though I'm putting other metallic ones from AutoZone that are crap too, but at least I know they're a little bit more better quality than the ones that are on there. So I'm gonna put these on. So in order to get these to fit in there, you're gonna have to use this C-clamp and then push back the caliper. The reason why I like this C-clamp is all I have to do is push this one thing and then push it right in there, and then I'll start twisting it. But I can't do it right now because I only have one hand. This I don't know whatever the hell this part is, but you have to push it all the way in so we can get the new brake pads in. And for this, the 2 new brake pads could clear the rotor. And be careful when this is hanging. You don't want this to tear, or else you're gonna have to replace it. Let me do this part real quick, and I'll get back to you guys. This is how it should look like after you push it right in. Push all this in with the C-clamp. And then now what you do is put your new brake pads in. And you just pop right in, right there. And then on this one, you just slide it right in there. So they do hold on to the side right here. And then that's about it. Let me set it back into place, and then let's see what other adjustments we have to do. Now I slapped the caliper right back in there. Just make sure then after you see that everything's adjusted, just put everything back together, and then you're done. That's how you do your brake replacements on the rear or the front brakes, and it's pretty much the same thing as